Welcome back to the hallowed grounds of Old Trafford, a stadium steeped in history and echoing with the cheers of generations, where the sun is shining, bathing the pitch in a golden glow, promising a day of captivating cricket. The conditions are absolutely perfect for a thrilling contest. On a truly momentous day of Test cricket, the air is thick with anticipation, the crowd buzzing with excitement, all eyes fixed on the unfolding drama. The atmosphere is electric, a palpable energy surging through the stands as fans from all corners of the globe unite in their passion for the game. As England and India battle in the fourth test, a clash of titans, a contest of skill, strategy, and unwavering determination. The stakes are incredibly high, the series finely balanced, each team desperate to seize the upper hand and etch their names into cricketing folklore. The tension is almost unbearable. Every run, a precious commodity, fiercely contested and celebrated with unbridled joy. And wicket today could tip the scales, shifting the momentum and potentially deciding the fate of this crucial test match. The pressure is immense. England desperate to level the series, knowing that a victory here would breathe new life into their campaign and ignite the hopes of a nation. Face an Indian side eager to press their advantage, brimming with confidence and determined to maintain their dominance. They are a force to be reckoned with. Day 3, the pivotal day, often called Moving Day, a day where fortunes can change in an instant, where heroes are made and dreams are shattered, is when matches are won or lost, when the true character of teams and individuals is revealed under the intense scrutiny of the cricketing world. The pitch is good for batting, offering little assistance to the bowlers and presenting a golden opportunity for batsmen to build substantial scores. But England's batsmen have seized the initiative, displaying remarkable skill and determination to capitalise on the favourable conditions. Blunting India's attack, patiently weathering the storm and frustrating the opposition's attempts to make inroads, and building a formidable partnership, a testament to their teamwork, resilience, and unwavering focus. The crowd senses something special, a growing belief that England are on the verge of something truly extraordinary. As boundaries flow, each one greeted with a roar of approval, further fueling the excitement and anticipation. England's response to India's total has been magnificent, a display of grit, determination, and sheer batting prowess, putting them in a fantastic position to take control, to dictate the terms, and to potentially secure a memorable victory. This morning's session has set the stage, laying the foundation for what promises to be a thrilling and unpredictable contest. For an afternoon of high drama, where fortunes will be won and lost, and where the destiny of this test match will ultimately be decided. The first session was nothing short of a masterclass from England. From the very first ball they exuded confidence and control, setting the tone for what would become a truly dominant display of batting prowess. It was a session where everything clicked for the home side, a period of play that left the opposition searching for answers. Following the fall of the early wickets, Joeroot and Ollie Pope walked out to the crease with a clear sense of purpose. They weren't just looking to survive. They were determined to take the attack to the Indian bowlers and wrestle back the initiative. Their body language spoke volumes, radiating assurance and intent. They appeared completely unfazed by the prospect of facing India's world-class attack, a bowling unit renowned for its skill, aggression, and ability to dismantle batting lineups. Root and Pope, however, seemed to relish the challenge, meeting each delivery with composure and determination. The scoreboard ticked over steadily, a testament to the consistent pressure that England were applying. Each run added further, solidified their position of strength, and chipped away at India's morale. The momentum was firmly with the home side, and the runs flowed freely. India's bowlers tried everything in their arsenal, changes of pace, different angles, and aggressive field settings, but nothing seemed to work. The English batsmen had an answer for every question, blunting the attack and frustrating the bowlers. The usually potent Indian bowling attack looked toothless. By the time the lunch interval arrived, England had surged to an imposing 332 for 2, a score that reflected their utter dominance in the morning session. The runs had come at a brisk pace, leaving India reeling and desperately needing a change of fortune. They had added a remarkable 107 runs without losing a single wicket, a partnership that showcased their resilience, skill, and unwavering focus. It was a period of play that completely shifted the complexion of the match. Every loose ball was ruthlessly punished, dispatched to the boundary with disdain. The batsmen were quick to capitalise on any error in length or line, ensuring that the scoreboard kept ticking over at a healthy rate. Every good ball was treated with respect and defended stoutly, demonstrating their sound technique and unwavering concentration. They were not tempted to take undue risks, valuing their wickets and building a solid foundation for the innings. And the running between the wickets was exceptionally sharp, putting the Indian fielders under constant pressure and converting ones into twos. This added another dimension to their batting, disrupting the bowlers' rhythm and keeping the fielders on their toes. Root and Pope combined solid defence with positive attacking stroke play, creating a blend that was difficult for the Indian bowlers to contain. They were always looking for opportunities to score, rotating the strike and keeping the pressure on the opposition. They never allowed India to settle into a rhythm, constantly disrupting their plans and forcing them to make adjustments. The relentless pressure eventually took its toll, leading to errors in both bowling and fielding. The Indian bowlers, usually so dominant and capable of dictating terms, found themselves completely outmanoeuvred and unable to stem the flow of runs. Their confidence visibly waned as the session progressed. They found themselves constantly on the back foot, reacting to England's aggression rather than imposing their own game plan. The frustration was evident in their body language and the increasingly desperate measures they employed. England's remarkable session of dominance has firmly put them in command of the match, giving them a significant advantage heading into the later stages. They have seized the initiative and put India under immense pressure. The balance of the game has swung dramatically and decisively towards the hosts, leaving India with a mountain to climb if they are to salvage anything from this encounter. The momentum is firmly with England, and they will be looking to capitalise on their advantage. India must regroup during the lunch break and devise a strategy to halt this relentless English juggernaut. Otherwise, they risk being completely overwhelmed. They need to find a way to regain control and shift the momentum back in their favour. At the heart of England's dominance was the unbroken partnership between Joe Root and Ollie Pope. They came together with England in a tricky spot, but their maturity and skill have transformed the game. Root anchored the innings with calm assurance, guiding Pope, who played with flair and positivity. Both reached their half-centuries, drawing applause from the Old Trafford crowd. Their communication and quick running kept the scoreboard moving and India under pressure. The partnership weathered the early storm and capitalised as the bowlers tired. Constant rotation of strike frustrated India's attack. As they walked off unbeaten at lunch, the crowd's ovation was a fitting tribute to a partnership that's put England firmly in control. The morning session belonged to one man, Joe Root. From the moment he walked out to the crease, there was an air of determination about him. His every movement, every glance spoke of a player focused and ready to dominate. He batted with such assurance and control, reaching a sublime century just before the lunch interval. It was a masterclass in test match batting, a display of skill and temperament. As he raised his bat to acknowledge the applause, the entire stadium rose to its feet, a standing ovation echoing around the ground. It was a moment of pure joy, a celebration of a truly special innings. It was a captain's knock, a true leader showing the way with the bat, demonstrating the resilience and grit required at the highest level. His innings was full of composure, a testament to his experience and mental fortitude. He never looked flustered, never looked hurried, always in complete control. It was a display of technical brilliance, a showcase of perfect timing and exquisite shot selection. Every stroke was played with precision and purpose. Root handled pace with aplomb, and spin with equal ease, adapting to the conditions and the bowlers with remarkable skill. He showcased his full range of shots, from elegant drives to powerful pulls, keeping the scoreboard ticking over and frustrating the opposition. This was his first century of the series, a significant milestone in what promises to be a long and fruitful summer for the England captain. It arrived at a crucial moment, with England needing a solid foundation to build upon. Root's innings provided just that, injecting confidence into the team and silencing the doubters. By lunch, Root was unbeaten, a rock at the heart of the England batting lineup ready to continue his assault on the Indian bowlers. His concentration unbroken, his focus unwavering, he looked every bit the player capable of turning this century into something truly special. And with his sights set on an even bigger score, the Indian bowlers knew they were in for a long and arduous afternoon. In Test cricket, great players turn hundreds into massive scores, setting up their teams for victory and etching their names into the record books. And with the way he's playing, Root looks set to do just that, building on his century and putting England in a dominant position. His innings has already put England in a commanding position, giving them the upper hand in this crucial test match, and it has sent a clear message to India, a warning that England are here to compete and that they won't be easily beaten. England's captain is in imperious form, leading from the front and setting the standard for his teammates to follow. He is determined and focused and won't give his wicket away cheaply, making the Indian bowlers work hard for every single run. Root's century wasn't just match-defining, it was historic. He surpassed Jacques, Kallis and Rahul Dravid to become the third highest run scorer in Test history. Only Ricky Ponting and Sachin Tendulkar now stand above him. The Old Trafford crowd recognised the moment with a huge ovation. Root's consistency and dedication over more than a decade have made him a true great of the game. He's not just an English legend, he's a global one. As he bats on, he chases cricketing immortality. To be among Test cricket's top 3 run scorers is almost unimaginable. Root's achievement places him alongside the game's immortals. Test cricket is a 5-day examination of skill and endurance, and Root has excelled for over a decade. He's thrived under the pressure of captaincy, often delivering when England needed him most. This milestone is a testament to his hard work and love for the game. Root is a modern master, inspiring cricketers everywhere. His name is now etched alongside the greatest ever, a fitting tribute to a wonderful cricketer. For India, the morning was a test of patience and resolve. They hoped to break the partnership early, but Root and Pope were immovable. India's bowlers, usually so effective, looked flat and struggled to create chances. The captain rotated bowlers and fielders, but nothing worked. A few half-chances came and went, but luck favoured England. The body language of the Indian players told the story. Shoulders drooped as runs piled up. India must now regroup and find a way to break through after lunch. The next session will test their character and resilience. As the players break for lunch, England are in total control. They've added 107 runs without loss, reaching 332 for 2. Root is unbeaten on 121, Pope on 75, both set for big scores. Their partnership has defined the day, closing the gap on India's total. England now trail by just 26 runs, with 8 wickets in hand. They're poised to build a substantial lead and bat India out of the game. For India, the situation is grim. They must break this stand quickly after lunch. The match is beautifully poised, but England are firmly on top. The afternoon promises more drama as the battle continues. The afternoon session will be pivotal. England's goal survive the first hour, then build a huge lead. Root and Pope will look to see off India's refreshed bowlers and push on. For India, quick wickets are essential. They'll turn to Bumrah and Siraj for breakthroughs. The new ball looms, offering hope for the bowlers. If India can break the partnership, they're back in the contest. If not, England could run away with the match. The pitch may start to offer more to the spinners, adding intrigue. The stage is set for a gripping afternoon at Old Trafford.